Good afternoon, Perth PEFs team and everyone in the northwest of WA. Hi from Daryl here in Jandakot, the weekly blog, and a special day today being International Women's Day. So a big shout out to all the very special women in our personal lives and professional lives who contribute so importantly to what we do. I want to stay on the subject of people for the time being. A few more points of interest. We had a really good case whereby Callan up at Solomon during last week was faced with a situation where one of the client's machines was inoperative. It was down. The client was screaming out for this piece of machinery to be repaired, and Callan took it upon himself to identify what the issues were, identify the parts and source those all in one day to get the client's piece of machinery back on track. So a great job from you, Callan. Thank you so much. The next one is just in terms of emails. If you're like me, you get lots and lots of emails per day. Sometimes we get to them and sometimes we don't. So when you can, have a chat. Face-to-face conversation always works best. If you can't, pick up the phone, and if you have to, resort to an email. But let's try and get back to basics with the communication. Let's try more and more face-to-face communication. If you do use your phones, please make sure your phones are on you. There's been some cases recently where the phones have been left in cars for the entire shift. So please make sure that your phones are on you. That'd be awesome. Have to call out Nathan. Nathan recently celebrated 15 years with Chubb, and he joins a long list of long-term employees with the company. So well done, Nathan. Massive achievement, and thank you for all your ongoing support and encouragement. And lastly, from a staff perspective, 3 new starters, 2 this month and 1 next, in James and Brett and Ben. So welcome to the team, you 3. For the rest of this segment, I just want to focus on timesheets, which I know are important. They need to be accurate. In that way, our clients are billed correctly and on time, and as importantly, you're paid correctly and without delay. So there's 8 main points for a timesheet to make sure it's accurate. You know this, but just a reminder, must include your name, must be eligible, must include the dates for the timesheet, your start and finish times, your hours worked. Project numbers are really important. If you do not know what the project number is, please ask. A description of the project, and that can be as simple as BHP or FMG or similar. Your sign, your date, and then also your supervisor checks and countersigns that timesheet. That then must get emailed to Greg via either the BHP or FMG mailbox by 8 a.m. each Friday. Really, really important. We do have times where timesheets can be delayed for all sorts of reasons, and that does mess around with how you get paid and how we invoice. So please make sure Friday by 8 is achieved. From there, Greg does another check of the timesheets and forwards those through to us here at Jandakot for your payment and for billing purposes. So that's all for now, guys. Thanks for a great week. It's been really good hearing some of your feedback and some really good responses from the staff, from Westrac, FMG and BHP especially. So keep up the good work. Have a great weekend and talk to you next time.